What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Welcome to Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. Today on the show, we're going to touch on one of my favorite topics, and that is Fortnite Battle Royale. Of course, since we talked about Fortnite last time, the game has continued to become more and more of this cultural phenomenon. It is insane how this game has rocketed to the top of the Twitch charts. People are talking about this game that you would never have suspected would be talking about Fortnite. It has blown up in a way that I don't think anyone really expected it to. Certainly, I didn't see this coming. I saw it getting popular, but it has become basically the biggest game on the planet. And Epic is behind Fortnite in a massive way. So much so that they are throwing all these resources into it. New stuff feels like it's coming to the game every single week. And today on iOS, Fortnite launched. So you can play Fortnite on mobile now, on your phone, on your iPad. It's coming to Android soon as well. And right now it is via invite only, but it is going out wide as soon as, of course, they kind of roll out their servers and stuff. But I played my first game of Fortnite actually on my cell phone, so not even on my iPad, but just on my iPhone. And it is incredible, how much just real Fortnite it actually is. The only real design difference, of course, aside from the controls, is that they've added a sound indicator. So one of the key features of playing Fortnite, or any Battle Royale game really, is that you need to know where the enemies are, and you do that mainly by hearing them. When you're on the actual PC, you're playing on your PS4, of course, hooked up to your surround sound system, that's really easy to do. But when you're on an iPad, when you're on an iPhone, you just have those, kind of crappy little speakers that are built into that device that don't really give you any kind of positional audio to go along with it. So very cleverly, they've built into the game this sort of circle right around the middle of the screen that will kind of light up in the direction that sound is coming from. So, for example, I was outside of a house, and my little circle started lighting up, pointing at the house, and it showed footsteps, that I was hearing a character inside the house. Of course, I couldn't really hear it out of my phone. My phone wasn't turned up loud enough, but I knew that there was someone in there just from the little circle. The circle turns red when you hear gunshots, so you can kind of know, oh, hey, there's someone around. And honestly, it's a very nice addition to the game. It alerted me to the fact that someone's trying to shoot me from behind before I even kind of registered the noise as it was happening. So really nice addition, and makes the game a lot more playable on mobile. And overall, the game, it is the full Fortnite experience. It looks exactly like Fortnite. All of the menus are there. It's the entire same map. It's the entire same loadout. You have all the same skins. The graphics look almost identical. Maybe it doesn't run quite as, high of a frame rate as the PC. Things might look a smidge more jaggy, but it is incredibly impressive how close it is to the PC experience, and definitely how close it is to the console experience. It is amazing the power that they can, just eke out of these mobile devices. It's all there, and this is full on Fortnite. As I said, the big main difference, of course, is going to be the controls. So it operates on touchscreen controls, obviously, because that's what these devices have available to them. So it kind of works with a virtual joystick. So your left thumb, you kind of roll around on the screen, drag around in a small little circle to move your character around, and then your right thumb, you drag around to handle your aiming. So it's very similar to if you were playing on a console, just the joysticks are kind of virtual. And this is a control scheme that lots of games on mobile, on iOS, take advantage of. So there are going to be a lot of players coming into this that are very used to that have been playing a lot of mobile games. But a big chunk of the Fortnite fan base, this might be their first time using touchscreen, first-person shooter, third-person shooter controls like this. So for some people, that might be a bit of a learning curve. And honestly, that's going to be the big sticking point for whether people love this game or hate this version of the game, is how much they can get used to this new control scheme. For me, my first game in, it did take a little bit of getting used to, and there's some muscle memory there that's going to get built up, obviously. But I was able to get a kill. I felt fairly competent running around the world. And, after a few minutes, it felt like I was going to be getting to the point where that was a more natural feeling. Now, because this is iOS, you can pair controllers to this, and you can play Fortnite on mobile with a controller. Obviously, if you're going to all that work, maybe it's worth just going and playing on the PC or PS4 if you have those available. But if you're on the go, if you're traveling, that maybe is a perfect little portable way to bring Fortnite along with you. And I really see this one game, being the thing that finally starts moving all of those iOS controllers, and maybe even finally starts standardizing some of them. That's not currently something that I own, but with Fortnite existing on mobile, it is something that I'm going to start thinking about, and I'm going to start looking at and maybe reading some reviews about. So just keep in mind that is an option if this is a route you go with Fortnite. Now, as I said, Fortnite has become this cultural phenomenon, and it has grown to a level that I didn't even expect it to go. The biggest Fortnite streamer, Ninja, he kind of came out of nowhere, and another crazy thing in the world of Fortnite just happened yesterday, and that is that Ninja hosted a stream with Drake. Yes, the rapper Drake joined Ninja on Twitch for a record-breaking viewed stream. And it wasn't just Drake. Rapper Travis Scott also came along. Pittsburgh Steelers football player Juju Smith-Schuster was also there. And finally, Kim.com jumped in for a game or two, who maybe is even too complicated to explain if you don't know who Kim.com is. But it was this weird, star-studded celebrity group of people joining a person who's only known for Twitch streaming for a video game playing Twitch stream. That's insane. Like, if you'd told me that would happen, just 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I would never have pictured it. The kind of cross-pollination of kind of gamer culture into mainstream culture, and just kind of nerd culture into something that is super widely accepted and super widely available is no less than fascinating to me. The fact that someone like Drake, whose entire persona is based around, being super cool, then goes home and plays Fortnite when he's in his leisure time, really just cracks me up, has me very tickled. And honestly, Drake and Ninja were a really great pair. I watched some clips of the stream, and I really hope that he shows up more on the stream, because he was a great addition to the show. And to Fortnite's credit, there's some really cool stuff going on there. Ninja, of course, plays on the PC, and Drake plays on PS4, and they were able to cross-play and join up because of that feature in Fortnite. So, an awesome game supporting a really awesome pairing of people. And it just goes to show you the cultural phenomenon, this huge craziness that Fortnite has built up. So that's going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. That is Fortnite on iOS. Go check that out if you got an invite. If not, go sign up or go wait and get in as soon as you can, because this is something to really see, the fact that you can play this full game on iOS. So that's going to do it. Make sure that you like Pretty Dece on Facebook at facebook.com/PrettyDeceShow. Follow me on Twitter at PrettyDeceShow, and visit PrettyDeceShow.com. I'll be back tomorrow for another daily episode. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of the content.